have it here. Yeah, thank you.
No worries. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I got here at 21 too.
Oh, man. This person's tired. I'm tired.
Mary, we're waiting on Martin?
Huh?
Are we waiting on Martin?
No, we're waiting on 9, but,
It's 9:02. Yes, 9:02. I think the company is on.
Oh, thank you. All right. It's over here.
Here you go. Oh, that's fine. Here, I think almost video.
yeah, it's on live already.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Statement. All set? Okay, great. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call to order the Code Compliance Special Magistrate hearings. It's a bit after 9 a.m. Wednesday, July 17th, 2024 in Pembroke Park. What I like to do is have an opening statement. If you've been here before, you know how it works. If not, it'll be the first time. It's a suggested opening statement that I'll read for you all and add whatever I want to go ahead and add. Welcome and thank you for being here today. Please turn off any cellular or telephones to avoid interrupting these proceedings. If your cell phone has some medical device on it for your heart rate or blood sugar or some other medical matter, don't turn it off because you need to know what's going on. Or if you can turn it on silent mode, that would be great, but that's up to you. There are no weapons of any kind permitted in these chambers or anywhere within these facilities. In all issues that come before the special magistrate, we ask that everyone show mutual respect for one another by listening quietly to each person speaking, and that everyone refrain from any clapping, heckling, or verbal outbursts in favor or in opposition to a speaker. These are hearings conducted by the town special magistrate, the purpose of which is to give any alleged violators the opportunity to contest the decision of the code enforcement officer, which resulted in the issuance of a civil violation notice. These hearings are conducted in a quasi-judicial manner, and I am the special magistrate assigned to hear today's cases. I'm not a judge. We're not in circuit court. We're not in county court. As you hear later on, fundamental due process is all that's required. Hearsay evidence is admissible, so we'll get into that briefly as well. My responsibility is to act much like a judge in a court, and that is to hear cases presented by the code enforcement officers and to hear contradictory arguments and testimony presented by the alleged violators. These hearings are open to the public. It is required that all persons who testify to the facts of the case be placed under oath, including the code enforcement officers. These hearings will not be conducted in accordance with the formal rules of evidence relating to evidence and witness testimony. Any relevant evidence will be admitted if I find it to be competent and reliable, regardless of the existence of any common law or statutory rule to the contrary. All documentary evidence must be submitted for placement in the hearing file. No documentary evidence will be considered unless the alleged violator or code enforcement officer submits a filing for the hearing file. If you want something to be part of the record, you need to keep a copy for yourself and give a copy to the city so it's put in the file. Each party shall have the right to call and examine witnesses, to introduce exhibits, to cross-examine opposing witnesses on any matter relevant to the issues, even though that matter was not covered in the direct examination, to impeach any witnesses, regardless of which party first called him or her to testify, and to rebut the evidence against him or her. It is my responsibility to make findings of fact based on the evidence of record. The fact-finding determinations of a special magistrate are limited to whether the alleged violation occurred, and if so, whether the person named in the civil violation notice can be held responsible for that violation. I may also modify the decision or recommendation of the code enforcement officers as to the time for correction contained in the civil violation notice, even though said time is rebuttably presumed to have been reasonable. I have the authority to assess and order the payment of civil penalties, to issue orders having the force of law, to command whatever steps are necessary to bring a violation into compliance, and to assess administrative costs. In order to make a finding upholding the code enforcement officer's decision, I must find that there is substantial competent evidence that the named violator was responsible for a violation of the relevant section of the code as charged. If I affirm the decision of the code inspector, code enforcement officer, my order will specify the amount of the civil penalty, the administrative costs of the hearing of not less than $100 if assessed, and the date by which the violation must be corrected to prevent resumption of continuing violation penalties, if any. An aggrieved party, including the town, may appeal the final order of a special magistrate to the circuit court in and for Broward County, which would act as an appellate court. Such appeal shall not be a hearing de novo, but shall be limited to appellate review of the record created before the special magistrate. An appeal shall be filed within 30 days of the issuance of the order sought to be overturned. If you are found guilty of the civil violation charged, you'll be assessed an administrative fee of $100. The town representative will present their case first, and the alleged violator will present their case thereafter with any cross-examination or supplemental testimony they want to give, since I usually go back and forth to air it out if necessary, as long as it's relevant. I will consider the evidence rendered decision after all arguments and evidence is considered. At this time, what I'm going to do is, if you're going to testify, then I'll get into roll call. If you could please go ahead and raise your right hand. If you want to stand, fine. If you don't want to stand, then don't stand. Do you affirm to state the truth and nothing but the truth in these cases?
I do.
Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and have a roll call at this time, please.
Chief Co-Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez present.
Code Officer Gene Gustin, present.
Assistant Town Attorney for the Town of Pembroke Park present.
Harry Hippler, Special Magistrate for these proceedings.
Nasli Cardona, Code Compliance Clerk.
Building clerk, Mary.
Great. Okay, at this time I'm going to adoption of minutes. I think I've signed off on those, or the prior magistrate has, but orally and verbally I'll do that. I'll adopt the minutes of the Code Compliance Special Magistrate hearing, June 18th, 2024, and I'm adopting those minutes. Adoption of agenda deferrals, additions, and modifications.
We have on section 5.1, case 5711, removed from the agenda, respondent complied and paying the fine due. Item 5.2, case 7379, added to the agenda for an extension of time. That's located in item 10.1. And item 5.3, case 9486, removed from the agenda, respondent complied before hearing date.
Okay, I think that already swore in prematurely, but, so be it. And you've already signed in for those that are here. We'll go down those, and at this time, we'll go ahead and start the public hearing. We already have, but for the cases, and I'll defer to the clerk and the code enforcement officers to go ahead to call the cases as they see fit. Okay, thank you.
Well, just want to check, is there any attorney present at the moment? Okay. Then we are going to proceed in the order the people arrived.
The first case on the agenda is section 8.1, case number 5053, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 5053, Pembroke Road Center LLC, Daily Delight, site address 3992 Pembroke Road, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted on the property June 24th, 2024, and in Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. As of June 7th, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. The property is still not in compliance, so is the town motion to confirm the fine amount of $76,600.
Okay, is Pembroke Road Center LLC here? Come on up, please, sir.
600.
Your name and
Yes,
what,
76,000.
how are you related to this entity? Good morning.
My name is Dennis Burgos. I'm the property manager.
Is there a green light on? There should be a button to push. Okay. At the below, no,
Yeah,
right.
below the mic.
Below it?
Yeah, you see the little light?
Where, no, down, okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
Good morning.
It's tough to find the first time, and for me, the second and the third time, so.
My name is Dennis Burgos. I'm the property manager for Pembroke Road Center.
Okay, what would you like to say?
So the permitting, with the permitting situation, I was able to find the electrician that put the sign up. And he is currently working on closing that permit out. Since then, there has been another sign placed, has actually replaced that sign since then. That's really it.
Okay. Well, how far are you along to concluding this and ending it?
So I finally found the gentleman about like a month ago. He's currently working with the city now to close it. His name is Angel from Klein Electric.
Okay, do you have any idea when this is going to be over and the permit will be closed and, and so forth? Do you have any idea how long it's going to take?
I'm hoping within the next 60 days.
Okay, great. All right, in the meantime, the fine will continue to run, but after that, you can come back for what's called a mitigation, or reduction, or abatement, depending on what city you're in. And the city has a very open-minded way of doing that, unless the behavior is so egregious, but that's something to be handled by the city and their recommendation. And it comes before a magistrate, and they'll decide whether to increase it or decrease it or leave it alone. Just get it done, all right?
Okay, will do.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter the supplemental order code compliance lien for the amount of $76,600. $250 today will continue to accrue an $100 administrative fee. Okay? If you could just wait for a minute or two, you'll get a copy of this rather than being mailed, okay?
Okay, sounds
Thank you
good.
so much.
Thank you.
Take care. Good luck.
And if you wait a moment, Nasli will give you a copy of the order, okay?
The next case on the agenda is Section 9.1, case number 6951, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 6951, Frank Donald Ray, site address 2617-2625 South Park Road, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to abate fine was sent by email on June 25th, 2024. Is the town motion to abate the fine, the amount of $63,100, and reduce it by 85%, including the $100 admin fee.
Okay. All right, is Mr. Ray here? Your name, please?
My middle name is Ray. My name is Donald Ray Frakes.
Okay, well, at least everyone got your full name, but not in order the way it is. Close enough, right?
Close enough.
Okay.
I knew it was me. I knew the number was right.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Okay. I was given a notice to be here on May the 15th of this year. And my first thing I said to you was I didn't know why I was here. And that's the absolute truth. Then I found out that there was no permit ever issued to do the job, even though the job was finished.
Right.
And I also was told I didn't respond to the July 20th of 2022 notice of a hearing. And I can't tell you, I have no idea what happened there. I just don't remember why I didn't come. I
Okay.
mean, it's abnormal for me not to show up.
Right.
Something like that.
Okay.
The only thing I can say is like that guy said about President Biden, that I'm an older gentleman with a poor memory. That's the only thing I can say is an excuse. But my neighbor and I talked to Eric Richmond many times, over and over and over. He and I were totally confused what we needed to do. Eric Richmond told me I could do the job myself. He even told me I could get everything I needed at Home Depot. He was never clear that I had to get a contractor to get a permit.
Okay. But
my neighbor and I were both so confused, we both just gave up. We both gave up. First we could say we could do it ourselves, then we were told we couldn't. The reason we couldn't, we had to get a contractor. We never made that clear. So anyway, I had two estimates to get the job done, one for $350 and one for $950. But neither one of these guys wanted to get a contractor. So I hired PAL Striping,
yes.
and they were to get a permit. Okay. I gave them the final check on September the 9th of 2022, and I thought it was over. And I totally forgot it until I got this notice to come here last May. And a big fine, again, confused as can be. I'm not a legal guy. I was a welder all my life, so I don't know legal jargon. And so anyway, I came here and
Yeah. No, I'd say reduce
I
it by
don't
85%.
have any income from this property. It's just my personal property. And when my daughter was alive, it was her stuff too. We just kept our stuff in there. And I don't have a garage at my house, so I keep the thing as a workshop and a place for personal property. That's all it's used from. There's no income from this property. So I paid PAL Striping $2,000. I paid double for the permit, $851. I paid the $100 for the hearing last May here. now I got a contractor charging me $1,025 for the permit, and an architect charging me $125 for a drawing a couple of lines on a piece of paper, and then I got an administration fee of $350, $4,451.45, and now you want to fine me on top of that?
Well, okay,
Amazing.
well, let's,
I understand your position, but that's my position.
I know.
I tried to do everything I could do to satisfy.
Excuse me, let me ask you,
Yes.
the person that you hired to get a permit, did they ever get a permit for you?
Of course not. Once
Okay.
I gave them the final check, they were gone.
Okay, and have you contacted them or tried, no? Do you know where they are, or do they
Well, I
just?
got their information, but
Yeah, okay. All right, how much is the abatement? Let me get that number down first.
I don't think you should be fined anything, but whatever
Okay.
you guys say.
The
but
reduction amount would be $9,722
That's crazy.
$9,722.
out of the $63,100 balance.
All right, is most of what this gentleman said, I mean, is it supported? I mean, did he work diligently and did he do the best he can? Or do you know? I mean,
Yes.
I got all the evidence.
Yeah, okay. All right,
And just want to add,
yeah,
Officer Gustin was assigned to this case. The initial officer was Eric Richwagon,
Right.
right, okay.
which he mentioned that he had communication with.
Right, okay. Okay, go ahead.
Also, a woman after him that I talked to, she even told me that we could put a no parking sign on the back. I mean, it was so confusing.
I know, okay, any history with this gentleman or any property that he owns where this ever went on? No, please, any history that you're aware of?
No.
Okay, all right, so first time,
Never.
yeah, okay. All right, I've listened to the evidence. The 9722 is, 15%, I believe, is that right?
85%.
80, oh, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, 85% reduced.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
15, you're right, okay, so, okay, what would me reducing it to 10% be? That would be 10% would be what, 97,
Hold on.
97?
No, that's 15. That's 97.
Yeah, 10% of it's 63, so it's a 6, yeah, okay, 6,300 or something like that. Okay, what I'm gonna do based on these circumstances, he's had a clean record all these years, and he did the best he could. He did pay to get the permits, and the people didn't go do it. You know, unfortunately, these things happen. I'm gonna go with a flat amount of $5,500. Okay. Well, look, if you want, I'll go with the
Yeah, 55.
higher amount. Okay, that's a substantial break.
You got to get it below the amount that I'm going to cost me to hire an attorney, because this is crazy.
Okay,
I don't-
look, you can do whatever you want, okay? I'm bound, I can't reduce it and eliminate it, okay? The facts just don't warrant it. To get it reduced that much, which is really gonna be more than 90%, to 10% is a major victory for you, okay? I'm trying to accommodate you. I'm trying to be fair to the town, okay? And I'm gonna go with the $5,500. All right, if you wanna get a lawyer, it's up to you, but I can just give you a word of caution. All the case law that I'm familiar with says that cities can do this, all right? It's not an excessive fine under the Eighth Amendment or the Florida Constitution. The fact is some local governments don't even have abatement proceedings, all right? Not that you're interested or anybody's interested. I wrote an article in this area trying to find a way, if there was a way, for there to be an excessive fine article, okay? Not that people shouldn't pay, they should for violating here, but it's been reduced. You go to Stetson Law Journal last summer, okay? It's an 80-page article, you do whatever you want with it, all right? So it's within my discretion. I don't have to even do this, but I've listened to the facts. I'm a big believer in people being able to come into a local government, air out their grievances, tell me why it should be reduced further. I don't have to do that. And some places I sit, I catch a little flack for doing it, but, you know, I'm still there as of
All right, how long do I have to?
9:25 a.m. of today, all right? And that's, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other, okay?
How
Now,
long do I have to pay this?
well, you tell me, how long do you need to pay?
2 months?
Is 60 days acceptable?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go with $5,500 within 60 days.
If I have an attorney tell me I'm full of crap,
Pardon me?
if I have an attorney tell me I'm full of crap, I'll
Well,
have
no,
to
go talk to one, okay? I mean, you know, I don't know what else to say, so I didn't write the case law.
Right.
And, no, again, I only mentioned that because this is you don't think so, but it's a steal of a deal for yourself to get it reduced that much, all right? So, $5,500. Okay, within 60 days. Keep in mind that if you don't pay it within the 60 days, it reverts back to $63,100. So get it done. If you're smart, get it paid yesterday, okay? Get rid of it, okay?
Just bring a check up front?
Yeah, once this order, we're gonna give you a copy of the order, and you know, you can bring a check, or if you pay by credit card, they add 3%. So you don't wanna go through that, all right? Okay?
No, I tried to do everything right. and
I know, we all do, it's just the way it is, you know, some are more fortunate than others.
I just went by there this morning, half the people haven't even done anything yet.
Okay,
And
well.
I did everything 2 years ago.
Okay, but you've complied and get it done, and this is your lucky day, all right, whether you know it or not.
Okay,
All right, $5,500 payable within 60 days, or it reverts back to $63,100, okay? All right, and you're free to consult a lawyer. Maybe they'll talk to you on the phone for 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe they'll take a contrary position to me. Let them, okay, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other.
Okay.
All right? Wait here, we'll give you a copy.
all right.
Good luck and take care of yourself, okay? Thank you.
Yes, for the next hearing.
Oh, Next, it's okay. Take your time, there's, you know, whatever, when you're ready.
Everybody's gone, so, because they left.
Okay, so we'll to that one?
Yeah, leave it for the end.
Yeah, okay.
88, they're still here.
Next case, section 7.3, case number 8885. It was granted continuance, and it's,
We're 8885?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yes.
So they're not, are they here?
Is anyone here? Yes, your case was continued for 60 days.
Yeah, this is Warehouse 1800 LLC.
Correct.
It's been being continued for 60 days. Do you want the continuance?
Well, if you can come on the podium, your name for the record and how you relate to the case.
Yeah.
Okay. No entendí. ¿En español me lo puedes decir?
He needs a translator
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to translate. That's what I'm saying.
or interpreter.
Uh-huh.
Yes, if you could help him, that'd be great. Thank you.
From here or go next to him?
Yeah, you can come up. So if you could tell him to state his name for the record and how he relates.
Making Enterprises.
Is this?
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it is.
Dice tu nombre.
Okay, is this 9387? Wait a minute.
Yes,
Dice
we're
tu
gonna leave
nombre,
it to the end.
entonces tú dices si tú eres el
Okay, which
alquila, el
one?
dueño.
Oh, yo soy el alquilo.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Which case are we doing now?
8885.
8885? Because 838, what happened with the 83?
They're not here, so we're hearing the cases where somebody's present.
All right.
Okay, who, are you here for Warehouse 1800 LLC?
Tú estás aquí representando el caso de...
No, yo rento ahí nada más.
He's the tenant in there.
I know, but is it in Warehouse 1800 LLC?
Tú
Yes.
rentas el-
Okay, that's 7.2, it's 8826. Okay?
Está verificando
It's
el caso.
60 days, all right. Did you tell us your name already, or,
Que si puede
Christian Conte.
okay, your address?
tu dirección.
My physical address is 790 South Park Road.
Okay, and ma'am,
Hollywood.
you're doing a great job interpreting. What is your name?
My name is Cynthia
And
Rodriguez.
onto the microphone so it gets,
My name is Cynthia Rodriguez.
okay, and, all right, and you're interpreting. Do you work with him or do you know
No,
him?
I don't know him. I'm just helping to translate.
For today, okay, great, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome, sir.
And if I may,
Oh, sure, please, please.
we did receive some correspondence from attorney
Okay,
Ensign. I'm not sure if the tenant is in touch with
yeah.
the attorney or not, but we did agree to the 60-day continuance.
Oh, okay, all right.
But to be clear, there's two other cases for this
Correct.
property.
Also
Right.
being continued.
All three cases, case 8825, case 8826, and case 8885 will be continued for 60 days.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Okay, so you're here for he's all involved in Warehouse 1800 in those three cases, sir?
Él pregunta que si tú estás involucrado en los tres casos que hay en
No.
esa dirección.
No, he's just
The
here
tenant.
for case 8885.
Okay, he's here for 8885. All right, I'm continuing that. Let's get rid of this now. And I'm signing off a 60-day continuance to September 18th, 2024, okay?
So,
And
eso que le
just
están
wait
dando
for the
60
order.
días más para poder estar en compliance, right?
Yes, he'll have 60 days and the case will be heard in September, I believe. September 18th.
Que
Okay.
le están dando 60 días más para poder cumplir con los reglamentos y tiene que
Okay.
volver septiembre 18.
Okay.
Ellos te lo notificarán
Yeah,
ahora.
tell him also that next time, if there is a next time, that he either hires you to come back or he brings somebody to interpret. Otherwise, it's really not right. Staff does that, but, you know, in the legal system, we're not in the legal system, but the court system, you have to bring your own interpreter.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
I
well-
speak English, but it's better for me if somebody speak better English.
Well, you're
But
doing
I didn't
great.
know. I didn't
know,
why
but
I'm
sir,
here.
apparently you do understand English. Okay, so if you do, you know, let's not say that you don't, okay?
Okay.
But bring somebody, otherwise it isn't right. All these very intelligent people here with the city do speak Spanish, but it really isn't right to put the burden on them, all right?
I understand.
Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so you understand English, all right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Gracias. de verdad. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And
All right. What do we
Magistrate-
call the next, go ahead.
Are we continuing the other two?
Yeah, let's move those, yeah.
I want him to read into the record the property owner and the addresses, so we have it for record.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Next case on agenda is section 8.3, case number 7457, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 7457, 3101 Realty Corp., site address 3127 West Hollandale Beach Boulevard, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of hearing to confirm fine was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted on property on June 24, 2024, and Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. This is a repeated violation to relating case number 6480, and the final order has been entered into the record. As of June 7, 2024, there was an affidavit of noncompliance. The property is still in non-compliance, so is a town motion to confirm the fine amount of $144,100.
Your name?
Luis Guerrero, the property manager.
Okay, what would you like to say?
We'd like a continuance for 30 to 60 days while we get counsel because we were not aware of this case at all until this document was posted at the property. And I'd like to get the file if possible, so we give it to the lawyers to represent us.
Okay, well, here's the thing. This is not being heard for a continuance. All that the city is required to do, or any local government, is to either post the property or send it by certified mail return receipt requested, all right, with a green card. So if posting occurred, and I assume it did, then, contact the lawyer. It doesn't matter to me. It's up to you. And it's a good idea for you to do that so you can chat with them. But I'm going to go ahead and enter the supplemental order code compliance lien for the amount of $144,100, okay? That's the bottom line.
Can we get a copy of that file?
Well, it's a public record.
We
If there's a
request
charge, that's between you and the town, and you can get that, okay?
Magistrate, and if we may, for the record, also just confirm that notice was sent,
Yeah.
certified, and
And somebody signed. Yeah, go ahead.
the
Yeah.
proper notice was given
So
and
what's our?
Yeah, I said it.
to the hearing.
He said that he mentioned it. Did he mention the?
He said that it was only posted, but we want to put on the record that it was sent.
It was mentioned that it was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted on property
I think
June
he's
24th.
talking
Was-
about the notice of hearing, the initial one, right? You're mentioning the initial notice of hearing?
The notice of
Yeah,
hearing.
notice of hearing.
Okay.
Yes, notice of,
The, no, okay, when it's,
Was there a green card or whatever color card it is that was signed? You could take a look at that.
okay. So, the timeline is, regular mail, August 26, 2022. And then the notice of formal hearing with a copy of the notice of violation. These are the final orders. Was sent out October 7, 2022,
Via certified mail.
via certified mail.
Okay, was it signed? Is there a signature that it was received, if you have that?
We have, the final orders signed, green cards,
Final order beating this
by
one?
Joseph Edelman, it says. No, the final order is different.
But that magistrate coupled with the posting should be sufficient
Yeah.
notice
Okay, and,
Posting meaning this one.
of the notice of hearing,
It's done 6/20/2024.
the notice of hearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one that was
Okay.
posted on the
Yeah.
building.
okay,
Yes.
was it posted? I don't see a signed card for receipt for the notice of violation. Was it posted on the properties or evidence?
yes, it was posted on,
That's
It
the
was
bottom line.
posted on October 5th.
Great.
2022.
Great,
Yeah.
okay.
And magistrate, the
So-
file will be part of the record.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll need that file and we'll need, we'll request it from Jocelyn.
Well, requested for them, public records. If there's a charge, you'll have to pay it. I don't know.
That's okay.
Okay, and you do whatever you
To confirm
want.
that notice was done properly
Yeah,
for
initially.
today's hearing.
Yeah,
For
there,
today's hearing, this is
Okay.
the one that was posted.
Yeah.
Mark can testify to.
okay, but there's testimony that the notice of violation was posted as well. All right.
The initial notice, okay.
Who knows?
Well, I'm looking right there, that's the green card. Is that with a notice of violation?
There's no signature there. That's, somebody wrote the name in?
As long as it shows notice of violation was sent, certified mail, and posted.
Do you have a picture where it was posted? I'm not gonna litigate. I'm not a lawyer, so. Eric.
Affidavit of service, I can't see it, so what does it say?
It's a affidavit of service, a sworn statement that he posted it.
Okay,
and-
good enough.
Yeah.
All right, that's the most critical part here. Okay,
Go forward.
I'm gonna enter the supplemental order for the $144,100. You do as you wish, okay?
Okay, and, well, I'll get with Jocelyn and Jean, so to figure out if they want me to stripe, because the park, never mind.
It, you'll work it out
Yeah,
with
we'll work it out
them,
with them.
okay? All right,
Yeah.
okay? All right, wait here if you can for a minute. We'll get you a copy and you'll be on your way, all right?
All right, thank you.
Good luck to you, sir.
Magistrate, there may be an abatement later down the
Right,
line.
of course. You could 10 to 15%, and depending on what the facts are, it could go lower, and I've sometimes raised it, so be careful what you wish for, okay?
Well, striping the parking lot, apparently, that's what they need.
I know, but it's,
We've had it, we've had a working relationship with the city for many years.
I know that's great, okay? Then get it done, all
Okay.
right?
Not to go into it, but Michael Miller, when Miguel was here, we've had a relationship that we were gonna do the parking lot once all the construction was done in the property. We removed trees from the property when you guys had to do the sewer lines on John P. Lyons. We removed it, our costs.
Okay.
I mean, so we've had a working relationship with
Okay,
the
but
city for.
save that for the future. The longer this runs, unless you like to charge to you $250.
Obviously not.
Really?
Right.
Okay. Then get it done. All right. You know that it needs to be done. You do, and then you can do the rest down the road. All right. Can there mitigation, abatement, reduction down the road, but get it done. All right, to stop the fine from accruing. Okay.
I'll pull the permit for it, but
Well, I hope so. You know, and if you don't, okay.
I can.
Okay. Good.
I will sit down. I'll give you
Okay.
guys a.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Thank you, staff, as well, and the Assistant City Attorney for educating all of us as well.
Next case on the agenda is on item 11.2. That's case 9160.
Yeah, great. Benumo Inc., our interpreter from the prior case. Okay,
Good morning.
good morning.
Okay, a notice of hearing to extend time
Yes, ma'am.
on June 21, 2024 was given to Numo Inc., site address 4450 West Hondo Beach Boulevard, Pembroke Park, Florida. That's case 9160. The property has partial compliance from 7 violations. So it is the town's recommendation to extend for 90 days.
Great.
If not, we'll continue the same per diem, which is $500 per day,
Okay,
and the $100 admin fee.
yeah. You got a sweetheart deal today, too. But don't push your luck, please, okay?
I will not.
Okay, don't, okay? And thank the city and the staff for
I
what
do.
they're doing, okay?
I do. I really appreciate it.
And they all can serve as interpreters. Maybe you can decide, do that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
A part-time job.
All right, 90-day continuance or extension, So $500 thereafter, that's a whole bunch of money. Okay, get it done, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Good
so
luck
much.
to you. Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you, 90 days. All right, we'll give you the order right now.
You ready for the next case?
Oh, yeah, no, you keep going.
Next case is on section 10.1 of the agenda, case 5167. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the town of Pembroke Park, case 5167. Property owner Michael Chambers and Jana Plummer. Site address 3433 Southwest 52nd Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. It is the town's motion to abate the fine of $47,650 and reduce it by 90%. The total amount is $4,812. That includes the recording lien fee and the release of lien fee.
Okay. All right, what would you like to, first of all, your name, please, sir?
Michael Chambers.
Okay, a little closer to the microphone.
Michael Chambers.
Okay, what would you like to say?
As I said, the first time I was here, the first hearing, that's the first time I know about a permit for the fence, because I lived there for 17 years. When I bought the place, there was a fence around it. So I changed the fence from, the fence blew down several times from hurricane. So I changed the fence from wood to metal. So I didn't know nothing about a permit.
Okay.
I drive truck over the road, so I wasn't here. Jana was living in the property at the time, and when the first time I found out about this permit about the fence is the first time I came, the first year, and I came to that's the first time I hear about the permit for the fence, and it was $42,000 at the time. Immediately after I leave here, they give me 3 contractors that do permit for the city. None of them wanted to do, that did permit in the city, but none of them wanted to do it. They said it take too much time wasted. So I find a contractor to do the permit. Now it's $47,000.
Okay, and this fence was, you say what, how many years old?
I lived at the property for 17 years.
Okay, is it rental property or do you live there?
It's a townhouse. It's right here.
Okay, do you rent it or
No,
do you live there?
It's my property.
Okay, all right, so you've lived there all those years?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what do you say, it's a condominium? No,
It's a
what-
townhouse.
Townhouse?
Yeah.
Okay, not mobile home, okay, it's a
No,
town.
it's a townhouse. The fence is from the wall to right here.
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, any comment from the city? And I know you want a reduction. It's homestead property, so they're reducing it to $4,812. Can I finish? What's the city's position? Is what he's saying reasonably accurate? I mean, does he have a history of prior violations or any properties, if you're aware of that?
He doesn't have a history of prior violations.
Okay.
However, there was no communication around that time, so
Okay.
His testimony is his own. I can't confirm or
Gotcha.
deny.
Okay. All right. And what do you do for a living?
I drive trucks.
Okay. Any children?
4.
Are you married?
No.
Okay.
I was with Jana at the time, but we're no longer together.
Okay. All right. And how old are your kids?
One is 21, just joined the Air Force. He's 21. My daughter is 18. I got a son is 12 and one is 9.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to do in this case, I'm not going to get into how much you make. I really hate to even ask some of the personal questions, but I think I'm able to do that to see what, if anything, I should do. It's being reduced by the 90%. It is homestead. So what I'm going to do is reduce it further to $3,500. Okay. How long do you need to pay?
35. I would say about 6 months.
You're going to have to do better than that. Okay.
Mr. Hippler, the most we've done is 120 days.
Oh, 120 is at the most. Okay. That would be
4 months.
4 months. Right. Okay. 90 days.
I would take the full 4 months.
What? Pardon me.
4 months. See?
The 120 should be fine.
Okay.
Done it in the past.
Yeah, I just don't like these things to drag out because what happen, we know what happens, okay? And I don't want to see that happen. This is another sweetheart deal. I'm considering what happened here, happened a long time ago, but you were notified or somebody was notified there.
John was living there at the time, but because I was over the road driving trucks, so
Yeah, okay. And is that your former?
yeah,
Okay, and did she moved out?
yeah.
Whose name is the property in?
It's but her name is just on the title.
Well, whose name is on the title?
Me and John.
Okay, so you never married, right?
No.
Okay, children or I got you.
She got one for me. One.
Okay, and then 3 others are from another.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go with $3,500 payable in 120 days. Okay, that's the maximum. All right. And if you don't pay it within the 120 days, it'll revert back to $47,750. Okay, that's really the best I can do.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that's just the way it goes. These things really ought not happen. If you own the property, it's in her name as well, all right? So actually, she doesn't live there, right?
No, not now.
I don't know. For the future matter, I'm considering it as homestead, and so does the city, I believe. But if half is in her name, it's not joint tenants with right of survivorship. I don't know, maybe it is, I don't know. But whether it is or it isn't, it's not tenants by the entireties. I'm not sure if half is not even, can be excluded as homestead. That's for another day. I don't know if you want to play around with that or not, but get it paid $3,500 within 120 days. All right? That's the best I can do. Otherwise, it reverts back to the original amount, $47,750. Thank you. Okay, $3,500 payable within 120 days. It reverts back to $47,650. Actually, whatever the amount is in here, so. Okay, if you could kindly wait here, we'll give you a copy of the order. Good luck to you. Take care of it.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you.
What's the next case? I think that's yours.
You're gonna say these cases? Read the interrelated with each case?
Next case on the agenda is Section 7.1, case number 8825, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 8825, Warehouse 1800 LLC, site address 2401 John P. Lyons Lane, Bay Unit B17 to B18.
Thank you for your help. You don't want to be around watching anymore.
No, I've had enough fun today.
I'm kidding. Be safe. Thank you for your help. Thank you.
Two.
Thank you.
The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on January 29, 24. A notice of formal hearing was sent with the copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted to the property on June 24, 24, and Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. The violation is for item 1, operating without a business tax receipt, BTR. Item 2, renovating 2-unit work bays. And item 3, installation of auto lift without a permit. As of June 6, 2024, there was an affidavit of noncompliance. This case is requested to be continued for 60 days, for the record.
Okay, that's granted, 60-day continuance. I just signed the order of continuance, and whatever the date is, September 18th, 2024.
Correct.
Thank you. Great.
It was posted on June 24, 2024. June 24th.
To Town Hall.
No, Town Hall is July 3rd. Okay, next case on the agenda is Section 7.2, case number 8826, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 8826, Warehouse 1800 LLC, site address 2401 John P. Lyons, Pembroke Park, Florida, Unit Bay B, what is this, E15. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on January 29, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with the copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted to the property on June 24th, 2024, in Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. The violation is for item 1, operating without a business tax receipt, BTR. Item 2, renovating 4-unit work bays. And item 3, installation of auto lift without a permit. As of June 6, 2024, there was an affidavit of noncompliance. This case is also requesting continuance for 60 days, and the city does not oppose the 60 days continuance.
Great. Granted 60 days.
Correct. See something here.
For this one. It's Raxon, Gilbon, 90 days.
90 days? Okay.
Oh, if I'm
Actually, gives us-
right.
60 days? Okay.
Case AAA5 already been heard, but we're going to read it into the record, okay?
Please, absolutely. Please.
7.3.
Case 7.3, case number 8885, Warehouse 1800 LLC, 2401 John P. Lyons Lane, Unit Bay E15, Pembroke Park, Florida. So it was already read?
Yeah, read it for the record, because you never gave the information. You just said case number, and then you said continuous.
Continuous. All right, we're gonna have to. Excuse me.
What do you need, the overview?
Yeah,
You just hit overview there.
I got it. Case number 8885, notice of violation, was sent back in September 14, 2023. Affidavit of non-compliance sent by certified mail on June 6.
You said September. It's June.
Well, Justin, let's just table this. Let's go to the next case.
Read it, the information.
Yeah, but let me do it my way.
You don't wanna,
Could we just table that one?
you wanna?
Yeah.
No, it says it's the same address. Go ahead. Since- I hear what you're saying. Go ahead.
It was posted on the property. I can't do this.
Okay. Just put posted on property right here. June 24th.
It's okay. There's no hurry. Take your time.
Yeah, I just want to table this one.
Yeah. Okay. It's up to you between both.
We're following the order of the agenda. We're gonna read it into the record.
Okay.
He can take his time.
Okay, right.
Go ahead.
You want some water? You want to take a break? Whatever.
We can take a break. You need a break?
Yeah, I need a break. Thank
Okay, we're
you.
going to take this. Please relax. Please try to. Okay.
Yes,
Please.
definitely.
Okay. All right. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 minutes, whatever it is, you know. You let me know when you're ready. Okay. Look, I don't envy the job that
Yeah, I
you
know.
both have to do. It's really tough. I get to be here and pontificate sometimes, you know. It's the only time I do. I certainly don't do it at home. I'll get thrown out, so. But, you know, whatever, you know, you have to have a sense of humor about this
Yeah.
stuff. You know, that's okay. I'll go to the restroom as well.
It's Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week.
Right,
We're
that's
almost
right.
there.
It's all, but I'm sure both of you still go out during the weekend and do this stuff. I hope
No,
not.
we're blessed not to go on the.
God, I'm glad to hear that. I know one in another city, takes it, he's like eyes wide open everywhere. You know, God, I don't want to live in that city, so.
To rest sometimes.
You're doing fine, okay, sir?
Yes, thank you.
That's okay. We'll help you out. Don't worry about it.
Take the break. But you know. For the record, also the other case is going to continue. The enterprise. Yeah. Is that enterprise? Okay, enterprise. Yeah, we have to read that in the record. So the thing is that we don't remove them from the agenda. We read it into the record to explain what happened. Because since we already sent the due process, we have to explain what happened. Yeah, absolutely. We want it on the record. do they do the backups? Have you been in other cities for other hearings?
You mean the backups?
Like, how do they present their backups for the cases?
What cases you're saying?
Yeah.
What
You've
do
done
you mean
cold cases?
Backups.
Like how we have in the screen our backup?
I don't understand what you mean backup.
Okay. We have, okay,
Like when they present the case, you're saying?
right, like the case file, that would be our backup.
Yeah, yeah,
What do they do?
so usually, but I think the magistrate takes care of that, like, they state for the record, we're admitting
So
the
everything is
entire
filed.
file, yeah, the entire file as exhibit one,
Okay.
into the record. So then, it's on the record that the file is admitted as an exhibit to the case. And then when they actually like present the case, like right now, like in front of everyone, Pembroke Park is the only one that actually puts up all the paperwork. Most cities, they'll just put the pictures of the violation.
pictures?
Just the pictures
That sounds nice.
of the violation, yeah. But it's good for record purposes, especially if you know someone's gonna appeal that. However way, you know, it's very loosely interpreted in the courts. It doesn't have to be, as long as we make it a point that the file is part of the record and it admitted as an exhibit or admitted
But
as
they
part
don't
of
have the file
proceeding.
with them at the time,
Who?
the officer.
They do.
They do
They
have
do.
it on digital or a physical
No,
file?
physical.
No.
Physical. And then copies are given to the magistrate.
Of the whole file? Like, that's a lot of paperwork? Printed?
For
we like to see
appeals
paper.
purposes, you know, if someone needs a file, we have everything. It's on the record that everything was put into evidence. And then any copies that need to be made will be submitted to the court if it gets to an appeal. So.
And you also had the paper copy, which I'm from the old-fashioned, 1920s.
That's what she was telling me.
Yeah, exactly.
They make a paper copy for you of the case file?
Oh, no, not for me. No. Oh, for the city.
Oh, and they
Yep.
just hand it to you?
No, for me. Or,
You're asking for the case for, she's asking in other cities whether
Yeah.
whether other
Yeah.
magistrates review the file, and yes, so in other
Yeah.
cities, the file, copies of the file is given to the magistrate, but for appellate purposes,
yeah,
right.
exactly. You want to
the
keep.
copies of the file.
Yeah, no, I review them. What I have had some difficulty with in a city for many years is not here, but I'll get the file, I'll actually do the orders, which I've become accustomed to, but I hate doing them. Sometimes, in good faith, they'll come up with a respondent. It will be an erroneous respondent, okay? The facts will show that it's that respondent. They'll not, somehow they'll cite the association rather than the unit owner, or the unit owner rather than the associate. I had that happen recently for a case that was 2 years old. I can't spend an hour and a half looking at that. I mean, it's costly, so I will assume that what they're doing is correct. I mean, I will go back and double check on Broward County Public Records, a real property appraiser's office, that it's the correct legal description, the ID number, okay, I'll do that, and the other stuff, and the title. But sometimes the names are so close, so that's what seems to have happened. Now, if you put the correct legal title owner, and even if you get a bad name, it doesn't matter, because the lien travels with the real property. So you can do an amended final order. What I've done, nunc pro tunc, nobody's ever heard of that. We're relating back to the original one. I mean, it gets, keep it as simple as I can, and I've done that. But that is really a nightmare sometimes, because I review them, but I'm not perfect. but somebody re-reviews them, and sometimes it's caught immediately, and sometimes it isn't. It happens occasionally, not oftentimes. So in that regard, but for purposes of future attack on it, there was improper service or jurisdiction. My hero, your colleague, in a questionable situation where I denied somebody's motion to quash, the lawyer that came in here, it's over, I can talk about it. It might have been just easier and cheaper for the town to say, let's reserve them. But they said no, and it went up on appeal, and to get a reversal in the circuit court from a local government matter is really hard. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's hard. It was affirmed, okay? But that just goes to show you that that's what can happen. So, but none of this is perfect. Everybody can make errors, and it happens, but anyway.
James says he's ready.
Okay, you're okay?
Yeah.
Good, all right.
Next case on the agenda is section 7.3, case number 8885. Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 8885, Warehouse 1800 LLC.
Oh, no, that's the next one.
2401 John P. Lyons, Pembroke Park, Florida. Unit E15, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on September 18, 24. The notice of formal hearing with the copy of notice of violation was sent by regular certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted on the property on June 24th, 2024, and Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. The violations for item 1, operating without a business tax receipt, BTR. Item 2, installation of auto lift. As of June 6, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. This case is requesting continuance, and the city does not impose a 60 days continuance.
Right. And this is the one that we already heard, but you just want to read it in the record.
Correct, yes.
Great, very good, thank you, thank you.
Let me see the agenda. The agenda.
Next case on agenda is section 7.4, case number 9222, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 9222, Toppers Property LLC, site address 2601 John P. Lyons, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on January 29th, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted on the property June 24th, 2024, in Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. This is a repeated violation to relating case number 7787, and a final order has been entered into the record. The violations for item 1, installation of a racking system without a permit. As of June 10, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. My recommendation is to give 60 days to comply, or a daily fine amount of $250 per day after,
Okay,
with a $100 admin fee,
great,
It's a
okay,
repeat, only up to 500.
up to 500. So you,
So maybe 350.
okay, let's rewind that. Let the daily fine amount be $350, since it's a repeat.
okay, 350, and how many days?
60.
60 days, okay, great. So I'll go with substantial competent evidence, they've been noticed properly, payable within 60 days, it'll be $350 per day. That's fine, and $100, of course. If I don't mention it, it's gonna be in the order anyway. Thank you, just signed off.
Thank you. The next case on the agenda is section 7.5, case number 9252, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 9252, property owner Naomi Velgomez Macadilla, site address 307 9th Street, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on February 1st, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted to the property on June 24, 24, and the Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. The violations for item 1, installation of AC unit without a permit, and item 2, installation of external propane tank connected to the mobile home without a permit. As of June 14, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. My recommendation is to give 60 days to comply or a daily fine amount of $100 per day after with a $100 admin fee.
Great. Listen to the evidence. There's substantial competent evidence to support the city's position. 60 days to comply or $100 per day thereafter, and a $100 administrative fee. Thank you.
Yes, 9257.
Sure.
Next case on the agenda is section 7.6, case number 9257, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 9257, Anderson Gerald, owner of A&B Recycling, site address 1708 Southwest 31st Avenue, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on February 1st, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted to the property on June 24, 2024, and Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. This is a repeated violation to relating case number 4400, and a final order has been entered to the record. The violations for item 1, accumulation of scrap metal and hazard materials causing spillover and obstruction to the public town right-of-way, A&B Recycling. Item 2, business owners using the town public parking space to upload and reload scrap metal and material. Item 3, business owner is using the town public parking space to park a forklift machinery. Item 4, accumulation of trash and outdoor storage being stored on property. Item 5, creating nuisance condition of storing garbage, rubbish, and debris material on property site. As of June 11th, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. My recommendation is to give 30 days to comply or a daily fine amount of $450 per day after with a $100 admin fee.
Listen to the evidence. Substantial competent evidence to support the city's position. You have 30 days to comply or $450 per day thereafter. Thank you. $100 administrative fee as always.
So we read that one. The next case will be, because I know you. Okay. Next case on agenda is section 7.7, case number 9377, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 9377, Punhala LLC, site address 3149 John P. Kersey Drive, Bay number 1, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on March 8th, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted on the property on June 24, 2024, and Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. This is a repeated violation to relating case number 8824, and a final order has been entered into the record.
Yeah.
The violations for item 1, operating without a business tax receipt, BTR, or certificate of use. Item 2, aluminum sign mounted on the building without a permit. As of June 14, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. My recommendation is to give 30 days to comply or a daily fine amount of $350 per day after, with a $100 admin fee.
Okay, I've listened to the evidence. Compliant, there's compliance within 162 Florida statutes. As always, I wouldn't be entered the order. 30 days to comply or $350 per day thereafter. Thank you.
Next case on agenda is section 7.9, case number 9422, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the,
9387.
yeah, you said to leave that last.
No, I meant like last one, this.
Oh, okay, so you want to go to that one?
9387.
I'm sorry.
It's
Okay, I will fix it.
Yeah.
It's just the
Ju-
first page. I can fix it.
I know, but just white, yeah, white out, just,
No, I don't have, but I bring it out.
okay,
and
sorry.
It's okay because you're,
The next case on,
Okay, there you go. And, let's see, order of continuance. Okay, I can, okay, we can get,
We're doing 9387. Is that the one you have? Okay.
next case on agenda is section
use that.
7.8, case number 9387, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 9387, Riking Enterprise 4 LLC, site address 5434 West Hollandale Beach Boulevard, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on January 29, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted on the property on June 24, 2024, and Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. The violation is for item 1, food truck that has 2 prohibited flags. Item 2, trailer with banner signs attached. As of June 6, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. This case is being continued to the next special magistrate date of August 21st, 2024.
Okay, it'll be continued then.
Next case on agenda is section 7.9, case number 9422, Code Officer Gene Gustin for the Town of Pembroke Park, case number 9422, Pembroke Park Warehouse Holding, site address 3140 Pembroke Park Road, Unit 601 to 642, Pembroke Park, Florida. The notice of violation was sent by regular mail on March 25th, 2024. A notice of formal hearing with a copy of notice of violation was sent by certified mail on June 21st, 2024, and posted to the property on June 24, 2024, and Town Hall on July 3rd, 2024. This is a repeated violation relating to case number 7222, and the final order has been entered to the record. The violations for item 1, plumbing work and installation conducted at property site without a permit. As of June 14, 2024, there was an affidavit of non-compliance. My recommendation is to give 30 days to comply or a daily fine amount of $350 per day after with a $100 admin fee.
Okay, I've listened to the evidence.
30, I requested.
Okay. Substantial competent evidence, compliance for notice in accordance with 162 Florida statutes, 30 days in which to comply or $350 per day thereafter. Thank you.
Yes.
And that one, we already read it into the record.
Yeah, let's remove.
And then it's my turn. Next case is on section 11.1 on the agenda, case 7379. Chief Code Compliance Officer Jocelyn Ramirez for the Town of Pembroke Park. Case 7379, property owner Claude Legendre. Site address 84 West Lake Drive, Pembroke, Florida. A notice of hearing to extend time was requested in person on July 11, 2024. An affidavit of non-compliance was issued July 15, 2024. It is the town's recommendation to give the respondent 90 days to comply with these violations. If not, a per diem of $100 and a $100 admin fee. There's still outstanding violations, but the owner is in Canada, so he does have difficulty
Great.
correcting.
I did not hear, how much per diem did you say?
It's $100.
100, great, okay. Listen to I'm gonna go ahead and just do an amended final order, 90 days to comply or $100 per day thereafter. Thank you.
And that concludes all our cases.
Okay, that's everything. I wish I could say warp speed, but it was a small agenda, so.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You all did a splendid job as usual, and this is not a perfect forum for anything. It's easy to err. And
Yeah.
It just is, and if it happens, it happens, okay? Everybody just does the best they can. I don't know how you all do it anyway, quite frankly, but better you than me.
Glad you're here. You glad you're here. You say pontificate, but
I know, but,
it's much more than that.
yeah, I know. No,
Adjourn? Do we have an adjournment?
we do now.
Okay, 10:25.
Okay.